Welcome to our deep dive into the intriguing world of narcissism, where we'll explore the key differences between covert and overt narcissists. In this video, we'll break down the characteristics that define each type, helping you recognize their behaviors in everyday life. You might be surprised to learn that while both types share a common core of self-centeredness, their expressions and impacts on others can be vastly different. We'll discuss how overt narcissists often seek attention and admiration openly, while covert narcissists may hide their self-importance behind a facade of humility. By the end of this video, you'll have a clearer understanding of these nuanced behaviors, empowering you to navigate relationships with greater insight. So, let's get started on this fascinating journey into the mind of narcissism. Covert narcissism, often referred to as vulnerable narcissism, is a more subtle and less overtly grandiose form of narcissism. Individuals with this trait may not display the typical arrogance associated with narcissism, but they still possess an inflated sense of self-importance. Covert narcissists often seek validation indirectly, using passive-aggressive behaviors or playing the victim to elicit sympathy and attention from others. They may struggle with feelings of inadequacy and insecurity, leading to emotional turmoil that can manifest as anxiety or depression. Unlike their overt counterparts, covert narcissists may appear shy or introverted, making their self-centeredness less apparent. Understanding these characteristics is crucial for recognizing covert narcissism in relationships and fostering healthier interactions. Overt narcissism, often characterized by bold and flamboyant traits, is the more recognizable form of narcissism. Individuals with overt narcissism display an exaggerated sense of self-importance and a constant need for admiration. They openly seek attention, often dominating conversations and showcasing their achievements to gain validation from others. This type of narcissist exudes confidence and assertiveness, which can be captivating but also overwhelming for those around them. Their behaviors may include boasting, interrupting, and belittling others to maintain their perceived superiority. While they may appear charismatic and charming, overt narcissists often struggle with empathy and can be dismissive of others' feelings. Understanding these defining features helps in identifying overt narcissism and navigating relationships with those who exhibit these traits. Covert and overt narcissists exhibit distinctly different behaviors that can significantly impact their relationships. Covert narcissists often come across as shy or reserved, masking their self-importance behind a facade of humility. They may engage in passive-aggressive tactics to gain attention, subtly fishing for compliments or sympathy without being overtly demanding. In contrast, overt narcissists are flamboyant and attention-seeking, thriving in the spotlight and often dominating conversations with their grandiose stories and achievements. This boldness can be captivating but may alienate others who feel overshadowed. The behavioral differences between these two types of narcissists can lead to varied relationship dynamics. While covert narcissists may create confusion and frustration through their indirectness, overt narcissists can foster resentment and discomfort due to their overwhelming need for validation. Understanding these behaviors is key to navigating interactions with both types. Covert and overt narcissists express their emotions in markedly different ways, which can greatly influence their interactions with others. Covert narcissists often resort to passive aggressiveness, using subtle hints, sarcasm, or sulking to convey their feelings. This indirect approach can leave others confused and frustrated, as their emotional needs are not clearly communicated. On the other hand, overt narcissists are more likely to express their emotions openly and dramatically, often seeking to elicit strong reactions from those around them. Their emotional displays can range from exuberant joy to intense anger, making their feelings hard to ignore. These contrasting emotional expressions can lead to misunderstandings and conflict in relationships, as covert narcissists may feel overlooked while overt narcissists may overwhelm others, creating a challenging dynamic in both personal and professional settings. Covert and overt narcissists have fundamentally different views of themselves, which significantly influences their behavior. Covert narcissists often grapple with self-esteem issues, feeling inadequate despite their underlying belief in their superiority. This internal conflict can lead to feelings of envy and resentment toward others as they seek validation to bolster their fragile self-image. In contrast, overt narcissists typically possess an inflated self-image, viewing themselves as exceptional and deserving of admiration. Their confidence can be contagious, but it often masks a lack of true self-awareness. These differences in self-perception affect how each type interacts with the world. Covert narcissists may withdraw or manipulate to gain attention, while overt narcissists actively seek the spotlight. Understanding these self-perception dynamics is crucial for navigating relationships with both types of narcissists effectively. Covert and overt narcissists interact with others in ways that reflect their distinct characteristics, leading to unique challenges in their relationships. Covert narcissists often manipulate those around them through guilt or sympathy, subtly playing the victim to elicit care and attention. This indirect approach can create confusion and emotional strain for their partners, who may feel responsible for the covert narcissist's well-being. In contrast, overt narcissists tend to dominate conversations and relationships, often steering discussions toward themselves and their achievements. Their need for admiration can overshadow the needs of others, leading to feelings of neglect and frustration. Both types face significant challenges in maintaining healthy relationships. Covert narcissists may struggle with open communication, while overt narcissists often lack empathy. Understanding these interaction styles is essential for fostering healthier dynamics with both types of narcissists. Covert and overt narcissists employ different coping strategies to navigate their emotional challenges, each with varying effectiveness. Covert narcissists often resort to withdrawal or self-pity when faced with criticism or rejection. This retreat allows them to avoid confrontation, but can lead to isolation and further feelings of inadequacy. They may wallow in their emotions, seeking sympathy from others to validate their experiences. On the other hand, overt narcissists typically use charm or aggression as their coping mechanisms. They may charm others to maintain their image or resort to aggressive behavior when their self-esteem is threatened. While charm can initially draw people in, aggression often alienates others. Ultimately, the effectiveness of these coping strategies varies. Covert narcissists may struggle to connect, while overt narcissists risk damaging relationships through their confrontational approach. Understanding these mechanisms can aid in managing interactions with both types. Both covert and overt narcissists significantly affect those around them, often leading to confusion and emotional turmoil. Covert narcissists can create an atmosphere of uncertainty as their passive-aggressive behaviors and indirect communication leave others guessing about their true feelings and intentions. This ambiguity can lead to frustration and anxiety in relationships. In contrast, overt narcissists tend to be exhausting and overwhelming, as their constant need for attention and validation can drain the emotional resources of those close to them. Their dominating presence often overshadows the needs of others, leading to feelings of neglect. Over time, interactions with either type of narcissist can have detrimental effects on mental health, contributing to issues such as anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem. Understanding these impacts is crucial for fostering healthier relationships and protecting one's emotional well-being. In summary, we've explored the key differences between covert and overt narcissists, highlighting their distinct behaviors, emotional expressions, and impacts on relationships. Covert narcissists often exhibit subtle traits, manipulating through guilt and self-pity, while overt narcissists are more flamboyant, seeking attention and admiration openly. Recognizing these traits in ourselves and others is crucial for fostering healthier interactions and understanding the dynamics at play in our relationships. By being aware of these differences, we can navigate our connections more effectively. If you found this video insightful, please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing it with others who might benefit from this information. Your support helps us create more content that delves into the complexities of human behavior and relationships. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.